Good evening, everybody. Welcome to your double press conference reaction show. Now, tonight, I wasn't too sure if I was just going to do Mark Skinner's press conference reaction, but Ruben Amorim today, he's done the full press conference, so there'll be no part two here. So that's good news, that we can literally do both full press conference reactions. Big up to every single one of you who's locked in already this evening. Much appreciated. I see Daylight Sorting is in the live chat, so I'll say big up to him. Big up Daylight Sorting. Good evening, mate. Thank you for joining me as always, mate. Much appreciated. I think Aston Villa will beat Manchester United in Villa Park as playing well, and you got players going to the African Cup of Nations. I think you'll struggle without them. The funny thing is, though, Daylight Sorting, we seem to win games I expect us to lose. And we either draw or lose games I expect us to win. So you just couldn't write it, could you? But because the African Cup of Nations and that, we may struggle without them players. You're right. We're just going to have to wait and see. But anyway, big up to you, mate. Good evening. Chelsea are playing Newcastle away at St James's Park, and we don't have good records. And last time we won, that was under Tuchel. I'm not confident about that game. Yeah, that could be a bit of a banana skin for you guys. I'm not going to lie. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. Just sometimes you seem to struggle against certain opponents, don't you? Well, it's a bit like Manchester United. They have their bogey teams at the end of the day, don't they? Oh, big up Adam Partridge. Bash. Big up, mate. So Ruben Amorim has done all his press conference today, so it's not going to be split into two parts, which is good news. We can just get on and get both reactions out of the way, because if he was going to do part two, I would have waited until tomorrow to do the press conference reaction. So the fact that he's not done part two is brilliant. He's only done one press conference, so that's great news. You okay, Josh, mate? I'm very well, thank you, Adam Partridge. I hope you're well, mate. And yeah, so I think Morgan Rogers will score against Manchester United. Quite possibly Daniel Sorting, because he's a baller, isn't he, Morgan Rogers? I mean, let's get it right. He's such a good player at the end of the day. So I hope you've all had a good week anyway. Well, for me, it's been crazy, mad. Anyway, I'll talk more about that later. But we are here to react to Ruben Amorim's press conference and Marc Skinner as well. So it's going to be a double press conference reaction. We're going to start off with, obviously, Ruben Amorim first. And then we may have a listen to what Unai Emery has to say. Good evening. I'm okay, thank you, Josh, mate. Now, please note, I don't share the press conference. I only play it in the background on my personal phone as audio only. And then after we listen to Unai Emery, we'll get on to Marc Skinner's press conference. Last weekend before Christmas, Josh, it is Adam. Yep, getting ever closer now, because a week today, it's Boxing Day, mate. I'll take... Excuse me. I'll take Morgan Rogers at Chelsea because he is the best mate with Cole Palmer. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. But anyway, let's see what Ruben Amorim has been saying. Make sure you are hitting the like button as well, people, because that also helps my YouTube channel out an awful lot. And make sure after this is being published or so, you are hyping it as well, because, hype, it gets the stream out there in the algorithm as well. And make sure you are subscribing as well if you like your Manchester United content. And if you like your EFL non-league international football, make sure you are subscribing to my second channel. And if you like your gaming streams, make sure you are subscribing to my third channel. Links are in the description and pinned on top of the live chat and in the description to stream. inside channel membership. Yes, I have a level 1 and level 2 membership. So if anyone wishes to join the YouTube membership program, you can find all the information pinned on top of the live chats. Man United versus Newcastle, Boxing Day night, 8 o'clock. Josh, mate, yes, it is. I mean, I might not be able to watch that game yet because I'm going to like a family gathering, but I may catch up with bits of it. Morgan Rogers doing the same celebration as Cole Palmer. Oh, really cold. Yeah, I love that celebration. It's amazing, isn't it? Right. Anyway, without further ado, it's time to get on to Ruben Amorim's press conference. It's going to be interesting to see what Unai Emery has to say as well, isn't it? Now, please note, I've not listened to any of these press conferences yet. So what you're hearing from me is a fresh reaction. Big up to the Irish painter, Bash. Big up, mate. Oh, big up, John Blues, Bash. Big up, mate. Good evening to you as well. Right. Listen to what Ruben Amorim has to say.
You've got Casemiro out, you've got the lads that have gone to the Africa Cup of Nations. Is there anybody else unavailable for some?
Yeah, Casemiro's suspended, isn't he? He's accumulated too many yellow cards. Big up to Gunner for life as well. Bash, big up, mate. Thank you for joining this evening, mate. Much appreciated. He's a good player, he is, Dynamite 14, so yes. A bit wild. Anyway, I'll talk more about it later.
No, I think everyone is well. We have one more training, but today I think the rest of the guys are ready to go.
Does that mean Delix and Maguire could feature?
No, I'm seeing that the nobody recover, nobody's out. Just the guys that you already know.
You've been asked a lot about Kobbie Mainoo in recent press conferences. It's kind of unavoidable to.
Yeah, I'm getting a bit bored in this now, this Kobbie Mainoo stuff. It's like, if you're going to play him, great. If not, then send him out on loan. It's as simple as that. I mean, what are we doing here, man?
Not ask you again in the wake of his half brother wearing a free Kobbie Mainoo t-shirt. Did you see?
Now, I don't agree now whatsoever wearing a free Kobbie Mainoo t-shirt in front of the camera. Because again, it's going to get more media attention, isn't it? And more PR, which I absolutely fucking hate. XG, GA, PR, PSR, all in the bin. Get in the bin, seriously.
Have you spoken to Kobbie about it?
No, it was not Kobbie that wear the t-shirt. He's not going to start because of the t-shirt, but he's not going to the bench because of the t-shirt. He's going to play if we feel that he's the right guy to play. So that is not an issue.
Well, with Casemiro suspended, I would start Kobbie Mainoo. Or rather, he started than that absolute scrub, Manuel Ugarte. I mean, he is absolutely trash, Manuel Ugarte. Let's get it right. One of the worst midfielders I've ever seen, people. Dear me. Done all your Christmas shopping? Yeah, I'm pretty much all done now, Adam Partridge, thank goodness.
Used to. I'm here for a year. It's not new, so we have to deal with that. But I'm not going to do something to Kobbie because someone on his family is doing something. It's going to be the same. If he's the right guy to play, he's going to play.
In terms of this game, Villa obviously won, I think, 9 on the bounce, 15 out of 17. Do you think they are genuine Premier League title contenders?
I mean, I don't think they'll win it, but on current form, you have to say, yes, as it stands at the moment, they are in the title race. I mean, that's unfucking believable. Aston Villa in the title race, crazy work, but fair play.
It can happen. I think they have a man.
Yeah, thanks, Adam Partridge. All he needs to get in the bin, mate.
With a lot of experience, you can see when you watch Villa play, you can sense that is a very mature team. understands that he doesn't panic when he's losing.
When it's saying that sort of thing, I don't think he's going to get his haircut anytime soon, because there's no way in the moment we're winning 5 in a row, is it? Due to our shit defence. I mean, dear me. Our defence is so bad.
He doesn't feel overwhelmed when he's winning. He can control the emotion all the time, and I think they are a very strong team. If they are going to fight until the end, I don't know, but they are capable of that.
In terms of United, at the moment, only City, I think, have scored more goals. You probably conceded more than you wanted to. How do you find the balance between attack and defence?
We watched the game again against Bournemouth. We can avoid that goals. Was a lot of transition. We have to put everything on the line when we are defending, and sometimes we are not doing that. We need to work on some detail.
Well, get stuck in then to the players. Make them do a better job. It's as simple as that. You want more clean sheets. Make the defence do a better job. That's your job as manager. What is going this season? And if Manchester United don't win 5 games, he's not going to get it cut, because he'll only get it cut if we win 5 in a row.
To suffer less goals, because in the end he's going to make the difference.
Afternoon, Ruben. Not to go back to Kobe, but have you had conversations with him about this situation? How's he been this week? Because it comes off the back of him actually playing the most minutes he hasn't recently.
And he played really well. So that is the important thing. And then my office is always open. Nobody went there this week, so I think everything is normal. We are ready to go to Villa.
And you talked about being at the club for a year and having to deal with situations like this. I mean, how have you found that off the back of also this week? Bruno's interview from a few weeks ago came out with some quotes. I know he did another interview with the club as well, Rio Ferdinand, but it's just another situation that I suppose you have to deal with.
The difference is that he spoke with the club before that interview, and he said what he's feeling. Of course, we can.
Really? Don't believe that for 1 second. Because why did he feel he had to call out the football club, Bruno Fernandes? Nah, get out here, man. I'm not falling for that one bit. It's like they said they had conversations with him. Nah, that is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, if they had conversations with him, he wouldn't have called out the football club. I mean, what are we doing here? I mean, as they didn't, he felt the need to call out the football club. See, they PR bollocks. Let's get it right.
Avoid these things because we already know the noise. But he talked with the board, and I think everything is clear.
But one of the things that he did say in the interview that he did with the Portuguese Federation was that he didn't think that everybody defended the club the way that he does, that almost as though some people don't care as much as he does. Is that fair, do you think?
I don't know, it's fair. He just spoke about what is his feelings, and he needs to answer to that. It's not me. I think he is an example that he gives everything. He puts everything on the line in every training, in every match. And in that department is special. So I think he has that feeling.
Oh, Adam Partridge, it's terrible, mate. At times. It's so bad.
We need to step up and to have also that feeling. So we need to ask him, because I think he's a big example in the group.
I mean, because he's the captain, he's the biggest person in the dressing room. It would be a concern if that was really what he felt.
He spoke his feelings, and I think when I watch Bruno training and playing.
See, I love it when players go out in the football club when they feel they need to. I mean, I don't always defend it if I feel it's unnecessary, but on this occasion, if it's true that the football club wanted to sell him, I mean, fair play to him calling it out.
he is a special character, and I think the numbers, the amount of games, everything prove that is a different player.
Hi, Ruben. When we saw you in the summer in Chicago, you talked about organising a leadership group because there were things last season that ended up on your desk that perhaps you didn't want to end up on your desk, that they could just be solved in the dressing room. Is this issue with Kobe one of those things that you don't necessarily have to get involved, but maybe the leadership group pulling to one side and just say, look, like...
No, it's continue a little bit everything on my desk. Every problem in our football club is still me that has to deal with that, but this will take time. But again, my door is always open.
Time for what? Time for what? Yeah, exactly. Time for what? I mean, it's ridiculous. Ruben Amorim is holding the team back. He is. I agree. 100% agree. But yeah, a lot of fans are thinking, big up Mr. Joshua J. Good evening, Mr. Joshua J. How are you? Haven't been around here in a minute. Good to see you all. Big up Raphael Talks Racing. Big up, mate. Good evening to you. And yes, welcome to the stream, mate. Big up Connor Rains. Yeah, big up Connor. I mean, dear me, just pure banger match to waffle. Seriously. It's like, time for what? Time for what exactly, yeah? You don't get any time in football these days.
And it was not Kobe. The job of Kobe is to train it to play. I felt that he did really well this game. So that is the most important thing for me. If he has to play, he's going to play. If he's not going to play...
Time for what? Time for our mate Ruben to go to bed, in my opinion. I'm Random Man on my other account. Okay. Big up Random Man anyway.
It's not going to play.
I don't know if you saw Chido Obi and Harry Amas post on social media. I mean, what do you make of that? It seems quite petty.
I think it's the feeling, a little bit the feeling of entitlement that we have in our club. And sometimes strong words is not bad words. Sometimes...
Really, Daniel Sorting, did he say trust the process? That is not even anywhere near close to being anywhere near sustainable, mate. Go on, call it out. Hold him accountable.
Difficult moments is not a bad thing for the kids. We don't need to...
Yeah, I'm surprised Amorim has been getting a few years. I thought it was a few more days he'd had this job. I mean, he's been manager for about a year now. He's an absolute twat. He sounds just like Arteta. Honestly, mate, I mean, it's almost like I'd probably say your guy is still worse, but he's not far off. Dear me. Absolutely pure banger mash waffle. Does my head in. And I start to have people saying, oh, why'd you react to these press conferences then? Because I used to do it with Eric Ten Hag, and I made this a regular feature on the channel. So, yeah, why not? Amorim wouldn't be allowed in recycling plants because he's not sustainable. Oh my God, that's brilliant, Connor. That is absolutely just an unbelievable comment. Oh, mate, that's a top comment. But yeah, I agree.
To be always with accolades in everything, in every situation, we are not helping. That's why you guys talk about a lot of players nowadays that they speak and they go against the clubs and everything happened because they feel entitlement. And then you have legends of the club saying that if you don't play, leave because everyone is wrong. No, let's think about, let's stay, let's fight.
That needs pinning. Just what a comment. Thanks, Josh. I'm here all night. Big up at Gunner for like 82. I see Manchester City winning league title because I think Arteta's holding this team back, and Arsenal fans keep trusting the process.
Let's overcome. Maybe the manager is wrong. So I have that feeling all the time that we need to fight against this feeling. And again, sometimes I'm the first one to say that I'm failing this club inside the pitch. I have that feeling. We are not performing the way we should be. But outside the
Well, maybe we're not performing because, again, you're too stubborn with your system. I mean, what are we doing here? You're not helping yourself out, are you, Ruben Amorim? Dear me, pathetic.
pitch, I guarantee you I'm not failing to this club. So I think
You're not failing to this club. I mean, the players don't understand your system. You come out with banner mash waffle. So I say, yeah, you are failing. Nah, get out here, man. This is bullshit. I've been saying City will win it all season. You have to be fair.
is something in our club, and we talk about the players sometimes forget about what it means to play for Manchester United. We as a club sometimes forget who we are, and that's the feeling that I have. So I understand everything. Is the environment, is the moment of the players, the kids. They feel entitled.
I'm going with a 2-1 prediction. Yes, he is, Adam Partridge. He is saying a lot of buzzwords.
They feel free to respond the manager with a picture. My office is open. Nobody's coming to talk to me, and that is the way we can solve things. So I think we need to change first as a club, and then everything is going to change.
So would you appreciate it if they actually did?
Everything is going to change. Not too sure with your management, mate.
Come in to you and seek an explanation rather than going on Instagram.
Everything, but I didn't say nothing wrong. I just spoke about how the luck of playing for Manchester United, and sometimes you play for Manchester United and you go see a different realities, and you understand that football can be so different, and that you are really lucky to be in Manchester.
Well, he will. He'll never change that ego. He'll always back Arteta. Man United to win 5-2. The slot threads are on the comeback, so I need a favour. I mean, I wouldn't say you're back in business just yet, but the last couple of games you have slowly showed signs of improvement, but obviously you're nowhere near back to the same levels as last season, because this season you are conceding a lot of goals. You know, defensively you look vulnerable, and what you made out of the Mohamed Salah situation, do you think it's been resolved with Arne Slot, or do you still think there is a bit of bad blood between the both of them? Big up Daniel. Eagle's an embarrassment to my club. I agree, Gunner for life. 100% agree. Hugo and TK needs a statue outside Anfield. He's doing well at the moment, but, you know, it's a bit too soon to start saying that, I think, Connor. But, yeah, he's had a good start to the season. Someone needs to rip Eagle new asshole, don't they, Josh? Absolutely, Adam. Running.
United, that was my point, but again, let's move on, and with the time that I think these things will change.
Ruben, just following on from Rob and Sam's point, I think a lot of fans would completely agree with you on those points. Are you surprised? You said a lot still coming onto your desk. Are you saying that you'd hope
that's going to be box office?
The leadership team, some of the senior players would take a bit more responsibility at this stage for some of those things? And also, could have just asked, Sir Alex Ferguson's done an interview in Bahrain, and he said it's not easy what you are facing. He likened it to what Liverpool faced.
I think Slot's too stubborn, but Salah isn't helping the situation. You don't air dirty laundry to press when the club's going through bad sell. Thanks.
They won the title in 1990, and then they went 30 years before they won it again. He's saying it could be another 10 or 11 years before United win this title. I just wondered what you thought about that as well.
No, he understands football more than me, especially English football.
Yes, because he was our manager for 26 years. So, of course, he's going to understand more than you. I mean, let's get it right.
Well, I think we are not take that long to win a league, and I don't know which manager is going to be here, but I truly believe that we can fight for the title in the next years. And I think it's not going to take so many years, but
I agree, yeah, nowhere near sustainable by Salah. Salah's not been very sustainable this season. He's on the brown envelopes and could well be.
You never know. In relation to leadership, it's the moment of the club, and you have to fight all the fights here inside, and I'm here.
7 wooden spoons out of 10. Yeah, I think he needs a lot of wooden spoons. I agree, thanks. You know, brown envelope journals and get in the bin. Only hype the real ones. And
here to do that. So until I'm here, I will fight. I will not back down, and I have to solve everything.
You can't do everything though, Ruben. Like you are going to need players to pull other players into line at times. Surely you're going to need that dressing room to help police itself.
We are improving as a team. We are improving.
Oh, Sir Alex Ferguson is an absolute legend.
Improving as a group, and we are going to improve in these small things that will make difference even to suffer goals. If we are a different group, we are going to suffer less goals, but we are scoring more. So let's think about the positives and think about the Villa game.
There you go. That is the end of the press conference. I mean, oh my goodness me. What a load of banger mash waffle. Seriously, that has got to be the most PR banger mash waffle press conference I've heard for a long time. Our record at Newcastle's terrible. Yeah, Danny Knight's 14 was saying exactly the same thing, John Blues. Right, let's see what Unai Emery's had to say. Unai Emery, good evening. See, I can't help but love that when Unai Emery says, good evening. Press conference. Yep, he's done one, so let's go.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Jurgen Klopp put Alex on his mount. Rushmore manager's goat. Recognises goats. I swam brown envelope on the Football Terrace channel because Terry Flowers always lied. John Blue, what do you think of Enzo Maresca being linked to the City job? I mean, imagine he does go there, you know, Man City being the mud.
Emiliano is progressing well. He's trying individually and feeling better, much better. And tomorrow we'll decide if he's available or not for Sunday. Tyron Mix still being injured, is getting better, and maybe in a few weeks is again joining us. Pau Torres more or less the same, don't know 1 week, 2 weeks, something like that. And Ross Barkley is still injured. longer than those two players. And Elliot is sick today. He didn't train today and yesterday as well. And another player, normally, if everything is going well, tomorrow will be training and will be available for Sunday.
Against Manchester United, team that struggled against in recent years.
Oh, thanks, Connor. Absolute thanks. You got that one spot on. Absolutely nailed it there. They wouldn't find any wooden zones.
Yes, very difficult. Of course, is United. And United, not only for his histories as well, how they are trying to build the team. And they are this year, of course, trying to get top position. They are performing very, very well away, very well, and winning matches.
Yeah, it's more than likely you will get another yes man dynamite sort of thing, because unfortunately your board turns into cheap option FC. Your ownership.
And performing and playing fantastic. At home they are having some more problems than away, but I respect them a lot because the history, how they are performing with the coach, new coach last year and this year, I think they are getting better. And with the players they have very, very good players. And offensively, they are performing fantastic. And we are ready, but we are respecting them and we are being humble. Especially in this moment, we must be humble to try to understand why we are performing like we are.
Hi, Unai. That leads me on nicely to my first question, which was great form at the moment. Let us into the secret. Why? Why are you in such good form? Have you worked out why?
Be humble and work like a...
Oh, really? I heard Black Panthers become around envelope. He's leaving YouTube to play for Guernsey Town again, Matthew told me. Oh, I can't imagine they'll quit YouTube to go and play football, mate.
Like we are doing the last year, but especially the last 2 months, I think the player, after our poor start, they involved with me as well in the demand I have.
Would you say Gokres has been a flop this season so far? I mean, it's not quite gone to plan, but at the moment, I don't think he's fit in Arsenal's system. The only one who's really giving him the service is Bukayo Saka at the moment. Others are just not doing it.
And we are trying to set in the squad every day how we want to work, how we want to be demanding ourselves and how we can get our good consistency. And the players, they responded fantastic and they were aware 2 months ago more or less about how we needed to react and we did it. But of course now is the moment we must be humble and to understand if we are not keeping the same consistency like we are and being demanding like we are, we can lose against every team in Premier League.
Who would you say best signing for this season? I'm going to say Cherky for City. I agree. Cherky's been good. And so is Akatike at Liverpool as well.
Of course, the club is working and we have always one eye in the transfer window, and in case something can help us and you can have one opportunity to sign.
First, I mean, he thought he scored his own first goal, didn't he? But unfortunately, it went down as an own goal.
some players can add us something different. Of course, quality, of course, experience, of course, something with increasing our qualities in the squad. We must do it.
So Sunday is the first of 6 matches in just 21 days. So how challenging is it for you managing the minutes of everybody without it impacting on results?
The challenge is to win each match, and everything we did is done, and we must be focused now the next match only on Sunday. Of course, how we are managing the squad with the players and adding minutes with some players being normal in the bench is very important, because we must feel collectively everything we need to perform collectively like we are doing. And how we are performing is not only because we have one starting 11 more or less being usually with the same player. We are changing and we are trying to use different players, of course, in different competition, but how they are responding make me confidence. They are giving me as well positively confidence to try to
a major notification, and that's just an eBay notification, by the way. The eBay app. Look at the underlining numbers. Hertz is the best work rate in the league. My fantastic German prince. Isak and Hertz being a flop. This, they both double 16. If they don't score, they'll be on 0-0-17. Crazy work. We will let Isak off. He still gets an over the fact he was held hostage by Newcastle. I mean, he's got to get going soon, though, hasn't he? I mean, you spent over 100 million on him. I mean, it's not really sustainable, is it, mate? If he can't get going. I mean, what are we doing here?
To work like we are doing with every player we have. And if someone is out, not being available for different reasons, of course, we can't trust in another.
You're on an extraordinary run, 9 wins on the spin, 15 wins in 17. Performance-wise, do you believe that there's actually more to come yet as well from this spin?
Yes, of course. Yes, of course. Always we are ready to work better and more to improve things.
Trust in the process. Isak's not put the first phase yet. Isak, time for what, Josh? Exactly. I mean, over 100 million quid, Adam Partridge, and he still has not quite got going. To me, it's not sustainable, mate. If as a Man United player, I'll be seeing him, mate, after spending all that money.
We are now speaking about our demands. Our demands is try to analyze each match deeply, and even winning, playing and performing well collectively and individually, we can get better. And this is our demand. And of course, how we can be consistent is our priority. And our priority is to win on Sunday, knowing and respecting them and being humble. And how we perform the last year is an example and is an experience for us. And sometimes we were performing well, we were as well achieving our objective, but maybe if we were getting our demand higher, maybe even we could get something more. And this is the reason now, this is the third year I'm here, I am really very motivated, but as well, more demanding even than when I arrived here. So my objective has a lot of things to improve, a lot of things to work, a lot of things to...
Isak will never walk alone. That's the Liverpool way. No man left behind. Klopp had turned us from doubters to believers while German king. True, I mean, he just turned you into a great team, didn't he? I mean, and I have to respect that, unbelievable.
To set as a target being ambitious, and the first one is on Sunday to beat Manchester United, because I think in 31 years, only 3 times, 31 years, only 3 times at home, Aston Villa beat Manchester United. And I think this is a really crazy number for Aston Villa against Manchester United. But our challenge is on Sunday, and how we are now, of course, we're in front them, but if they are winning us, they are close with us, and our objective is try to be demanding even how we are in the table, to try to keep it, or to try to get better.
First game as well, didn't you?
Yes, but 2 years ago we lost, and last year we drew. 3 different results.
As you just mentioned, it was your first game in charge of Manchester United at home. It's over 3 years ago. Since then, you've won 12 more matches in the Premier League. Taken 36 more points. Did you think?
Jürgen says to me, we'll win the Premier League. How he said, so I'm in love with him and I feel fine. Yeah, absolutely.
That sort of thing would be possible, and it would be possible within that 3-year period. People would be talking about your Aston Villa potential title.
We can't refuse everything we are doing, and how we want to.
Yes, I have done that sort of thing on the odd occasion. Sometimes I even hyped up my own, watching on my other channels.
And each, our progression is very important, and to understand why and how. And of course, my first message here is to be humble, and to understand how we can expect.
Be humble, eh? Emery seems to like that word, doesn't he? Be humble. Got a good team. And Nathan Josh say, yes, Adam Partridge, they have, mate, indeed. Ollie Watkins, Morgan Rogers, Martinez. Unfortunately, now Liverpool have Butterbean's love Charles as manager. He runs away last season like Claudio Ranieri did with Leicester. He's not that good. That's actually a very good point.
Our power, how we can try to hide our weakness, and this is my objective. And on Sunday, if we are playing against Manchester United, and usually they are favorite against us always, how we can change it. Let's change it at the end of the match.
Yeah, but Premier League proven as well, Adam Partridge. But even if he came to us, knowing our ownership, we would probably ruin his career, to be honest.
Not before. At the end of the match, to change it. To try to be then playing in our better performance, and respecting them and competing like we are doing. But the challenge is to compete in the high level, to compete against Manchester United, to compete being consistent.
Is that a difficult balance that you want your team to be humble? Now also, there is a growing expectation, particularly with the support, particularly at home.
Yes, he does, yeah.
Play against Arsenal, play against
I added Cherokee, and I'm going to captain Haaland because they got West Ham.
We are feeling strong at home, and we are feeling with our supporters very, very demanding to try to show them our wishes, our tactical idea, our individual qualities, and to try to enjoy our momentum in Villa Park always. And this is our responsibility. And then, of course, we are professional. We want the best for us, and we want to get, as a professional, myself as a coach, the players as a player, prestige, take a career in the higher level we can. And of course, how we are now, we can feel proud of everything we are doing. But we must understand, be humble, if we are getting...
I'm already doing it this season with obviously another group, but yeah, we could definitely look into doing that 100%. And you seem United have been linked to Ethan Morris. Like, what do you think about that? Heard some cracking numbers for Rangers so far. I don't really know much about him, to be honest. Is he a player, is he? Hang on, let's go on Google. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Trusty Google. Right. Ethan Mars. Coming up as a video game character. Football player. Here we go. So I know it. Oh, you got me that one, mate. He's a video game character. Actually, Ethan Mars, St. Johnson FC. Apparently, there's an Ethan Mars to St. Johnson. I see Manchester City beating West Ham 5-0. I mean, yeah, I think they'll win easy. And the Etihad. Oh, my bad. I was told he was signing for United. There is actually one who plays for Johnson FC. Right, let's listen to the Anthony Emery's press conference.
Less focus, getting less work, getting less intensity in everything we are doing. We are going to lose, but not against Manchester United. We can lose against Wolves because...
Yeah, but mainly be staying at home, Adam Partridge, having drinks.
2 weeks ago, we played at home, and they performed fantastic, and they were close to beat us. This is the reality. And the reality is Premier League is very difficult, and how we can feel good and feel comfortable and feel strong is through being like we are now every day, not only on Sunday, every day, being very, very demanding in each training session.
Oh, that's okay. No worries. No worries.
In how we are competing individually to get better fairly up.
That is the end of Emery's press conference, people. Again, I thought he answered the media very well, but he does like the words be humble, huh? Harry Talks Football done a video about Arsenal. What a weird YouTuber. When you are Spurs fan, absolute brown envelope and a Ronin he is. I agree. Facts, he is a Ronin, an absolute Ronin. So that is Mark Skinner's press conference reaction done. And sorry, that's Ruben Amorim's press conference reaction done. And Unai Emery's. So, what we're going to do now? We're going to listen to Mark Skinner. Get on to his. It's Manchester United women are in action this weekend.
morning, Mark. Nice to see you.
Tom. Good morning.
Tottenham again. After such a thriller at the weekend.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We just played them in the WSL, didn't we? So this must be in the cup match. So, like, is it an FA Cup game Man United's women are playing? League Cup quarter-final. Oh, nice Adam Partridge. Nice having to tidy up, isn't it?
What are your thoughts on facing them again so soon? And also wondering, how would you sum up this sort of growing rivalry there seems to be between the two sides?
Yeah, and I've heard that people are trying to make it a growing rivalry. I think it's because we've worked together, right? I think, obviously, since...
And obviously, Manchester United and Tottenham women, they both came up together from the WSL too.
About Rianne as well yesterday, and I wish her the very best. People, because our names are the same, will say it's a rivalry. So, look, the reality is that I think Martin's doing a very good job there, and the team are in a good space. Yeah, I think if you spoke to him after the game, be happy with where they're at. I'm sure he'll want to add in the window as well to continue that kind of form into the next part of the year. But the reality for us, Tom, is we played a very good team who took the
1, 2, 3, elite high standards.
Chances. On another day, it could have been 5 or 6. So it's a weird one to call the game. It's going to be slightly different. It's I'm sure they've had a week to adapt, and we're game ready. So it's 2 different kind of outlooks going into the game. But no, look, people can call it a rivalry. I mean, for me, it's about respect. I think we both respect each other, respect the styles, and congratulations to him on doing the job he's doing. And it's tough league, so to do that is very good from him, and I'm sure he'll be happy.
Thanks, Mark. And obviously, you come into offer of Champions League midweek win. Congratulations on qualifying the seeds and everything that comes with that. How is the squad doing after a midweek game like that and the travel from Italy and so on? And how are they looking fitness-wise for this one?
Well, they're back in today, Tom, so I've not spoken to them. I've not had any reports of anything sinister, so hopefully everybody... Jade Riviere will be assessed today.
I like Skinner press conference because journalists ask proper questions like Ruben Amorim, and not like Ruben Amorim when journalists ask stupid questions. I agree. Thanks. Marc Skinner is so much more better to listen to. Big thank you for that, Josh, mate. No problem, Adam Partridge. You're very welcome, mate.
A knock, but we could welcome Millie Turner back into the squad for this weekend, which would be fantastic for the hard work that she's put in.
Millie Turner, oh yeah, she's been out for a little while now, so it would be good to have her back, 100%. But only she's getting bloody hair. There, stay up.
It's their Christmas party today, mate. So, and I don't mean there's no alcohol or anything like that. It's just a sit down together meal. So hopefully they'll be in good spirits. So I'm expecting everybody to be available. So yeah, hopefully we'll have a full squad going into it. But yeah, more importantly, mate, I think I'm really happy and really pleased with where the team are at. And what I liked about Juve going into this game was we got back to being our resilient best in defending as a team. And that was well welcomed because,
You're back in flat for 2 days next week, Josh. Yep, on Monday and most of Tuesday. Then I go on Tuesday, mate, for about 2 weeks. Be staying at my mum's and my grandparents. So, yep. So I'll be at my mum's and I'll be here as well over the Christmas period. So, yeah. Going to be good.
We've had an understandable block where, we've faced some fantastic. I think the 2 games we lost in the Champions League were to teams that have won the Champions League. So it's fantastic from our team, and you know, they deserve to go into this game and give it absolutely everything. One big push before Christmas.
Super, thanks, Mark. Good luck.
Thank you, mate.
Cheers.
Thanks, Tom. Dan, please.
Morning, Mark. Hope you're well.
Good morning, Dan. I hope you're well too.
Yeah, good.
See, like how friendly he is. He says, "Good morning."
I suppose after last week, obviously the comeback that you had, does that kind of give you momentum or kind of an added edge, if you like, over Spurs going into this weekend?
Yeah, it could either way. Like, look, I'm sure Spurs will look at that game, knowing obviously Lawrence working there and Mark and Adam and Chris. I know they'll look.
Yes, he's seen play Monday night, Josh Ray. Yes, they do. I'll probably do that game as well, Adam Partridge.
Into that and look at how they can be better. But we have to get to that level, Dan. If we can get to that level, I've said there's not many teams that can live with us. But we've got to expect little adaptations from Tottenham, of course we have. But we're prepared in those anyway. And we've just got to get to speed, Dan. Like that's all I can say to our team. Like if we were ruthless in the box when we played Tottenham, it would have been a comfortable win. So we've got to get ruthless in both boxes, and I've seen that again against Juve. So I want to keep that end, and I want to make sure that we are attacking like we were against them last time.
Obviously, that game last weekend, there'll have been that many kind of positives and negatives to kind of analyse and take away. So how do you kind of begin to unpick the bones out of that? Or, you know, do you spend much time on that? Or, you know, this weekend, new game, obviously you've had the midweek game as well to prepare for. Have you kind of left that in isolation?
There was no time to review it going into the Juventus game. It's just, honestly, Dan, it's the turnarounds are too quick. Going into this one, because you get the extra, we've done some work where we'll look at things we can look at to play against Tottenham from the game we've just played against Tottenham. So the analysis becomes a little bit more useful and up to date. So, yeah, look, I think it'll be a different game. Martin's had a week to work with his team, so they'll have slight adaptations. But it doesn't matter. If we can get to tempo and speed and quality, Dan, honestly, it doesn't matter what shape you play or what spaces you play, we can go through it. So we need to get to that, and that'll be our focus going into this game.
And just final one for me, obviously, it's been a heavy first half of the season, probably the heaviest you've had in terms of, you know, the real big games, the switch from midweek to weekend. So I just wonder what the winter break looks like for the team, you know, in terms of the time they've got off, the time that you're preparing for, you know, the...
I don't like it when the big YouTubers say, get your super chats, and Josh Ray, no, it's annoying, Adam Partridge. It's like they're begging for money. I mean, it's nowhere near sustainable.
Post-Christmas fixtures, you know, does it differ from last year in any way?
You were just looking at the bags under my eyes, weren't you? That's what it was. You said it looks really heavy. Yes, look, we'll give them, the players after the game Sunday will have a prolonged period of time off. So we welcome the players back in on the 3rd of January. So we're giving them a breakdown. It's been a really heavy space. They'll all have programs. They'll all be checked in. We do it really well here.
Of course, the women's team are not used to playing on these midweek games, are they? Because they've never been in the Champions League before.
Like in terms of there's little fitness programs they have with little like Easter egg conversations and stuff in there that they just watch and play, and when they're away and traveling and doing their things, they come back and come back in fresh. We did it last year and had really good results from it. So
I contact Size Sorts. I said, stop bringing Charlie Patrick on because he's absolute running and brown cloak. I agree.
They came back fresh, but they also came back fit and healthy and ready to go, so we play Arsenal first. So, yeah, the reality now, rest is going to be a good thing for our team. And they know they've got one big push on Sunday, but then after that, they deserve it, Dan. So I'm looking forward to them having a break. We all have a break and then come back fresh for the new year.
That's brilliant. That's it, Mark. Best of luck and have a good Christmas.
And you, my friend, and you. Good luck.
Yes.
Love to the family.
Thanks, Dan. Emma, please.
Yeah, hey, Mark. Nice to speak to you.
Mate. And you.
Just on the game, on the 3-0 draw, was that the craziest one you've managed?
Yeah, I said yeah.
I think that is the most intense WSL women's game I've watched. I mean, let's get it right. I mean, just forward drama. So entertaining, people. It really was.
After the game, Emma, I was like, right, I've managed a lot of games now. And that one, I couldn't work it out in terms of how we were 3-0 down. I couldn't work it out.
Nor could I, because it wasn't like we were playing bad. We just couldn't take our chances, and we hit the post about 3 or 4 times in that WSL game.
I've been in Orlando where we got blitzed, I think, 17 minutes and we were 3-0 down. And then there was a lightning delay for 2 hours. So we went off and then played the 45 minutes. And even that wasn't as crazy as this 3-0 game because I didn't see it coming. And the reality was I was just so pleased. The emotions were mixed because you don't want to concede those goals. But the way we played, I was really proud of. And the fluidity we created and the way Tottenham, the heat map.
Big up to you, Mr. Joshua J in the community. Take care, everyone. Bosh! Goodbye, Gunner, for life. Thank you for being part of the stream, mate. Much appreciated. See you again soon. When does the second round start in the Darts World Championship? And when does the first round conclude? I believe it's next week the second round starts. Games you're watching this weekend, Josh Fate, because Man United play 4:30. We do, Josh Fate. Yes, we do. I'll be watching Liverpool against Tottenham, Everton against Arsenal as well. I'll be watching, and then obviously our game on Sunday, and probably I'll watch the Women's League Cup as well. That game.
Tottenham must have been basically blocking their goal. But I expect it to be different.
Yeah, he needs to down sorting much better.
But I know if we can play our football, we can get them into a position where we can try and manipulate and try and score goals.
Well, I wouldn't put it past the weather disrupting a game in Manchester, but yeah, just going back to that rivalry question, I suppose, or respect, whichever way you want to look at it. But there's been reports of Spurs and Man United sort of both going for similar targets in the transfer window. Is that the case? And are you prepared to sort of battle them for some of those players?
I don't know him, I never asked Martin who he's going for, so he never told me. Yeah, look, no, the reality is, look, I'm sure we're on the merry-go-round now, aren't we, where everybody puts, as soon as you put Man United's name into any player, it kind of bumps up the interest and bumps up the tax and bumps up the player's wage. So it's a game that's been played. Look, I'm sure knowing Martin and Lawrence as well, that they'll look at very good players because they've got a good eye for players. So, we look at very good players. I have no idea. I've not spoken to any player that has told me that Tottenham are involved. So, for us, it's just about now focusing on trying to get the right players in for us. I think I've been very clear on where we need to add. I'm just looking forward to trying and do our work. And if Tottenham are rivals, then hopefully, we can get over the line. But I have no idea.
Well answered. Thanks, Mark.
Thank you, Christmas. You have a fantastic Christmas. See you later.
There you go. That is the end of Mark Skinner's press conference, people. Again, why can't Ruben Amorim talk like this, people? Or seriously, it'd be much more entertaining to listen to. Mark Skinner just answers the media so well. He really does. And yeah, so this week has just been, for me, absolutely insane, people. Crazy. Monday, it started off with that 4-4 draw against Bournemouth. Then Wednesday, I had to go to a meeting in Bristol, and the meeting was delayed to an hour, so they said I could reschedule and come back. And then back to Bristol Temple Meads station, I got lost, so I had to use Google Maps to help me find my way back into the station, which was fine. I didn't panic. I stayed calm in that. Big up, Vigilante. Big up, mate. Good evening to you, mate. Thank you for joining me this evening, mate. Much appreciated. So, yep, I eventually got back to Temple Meads, and then yesterday, I met up. My dad went Christmas. I saw these really nice pair of boots in Marks and Spencer's, these sips up boots. I thought, yeah, I'll pick them up because that's going to be a present off my gran. And guess what happened? When it's raining, right? They give you these paper bags. The bag completely got wet. And then my dad and I realised the bag was split inside boots. And then what happened was, obviously, because the bag split and that, my dad's got home, he realised that there was only one boot in the bag. So my thinking was that it fallen out in boots or it fallen out in Sports Direct when my dad transferred everything through to another bag. Well, the story was it actually fallen out in boots, and a member of staff from Boots handed the boot back to Marks and Spencer's. So my dad today, he took the receipts and they went, yep, it's been handed in. So, oh man, the relief on my face. I mean, why do they have to give you bloody paper bags for? It's like, why can't you give us plastic bags? Seriously. Where if I go shopping myself without family, I always take a rucksack because it's a lot more secured, isn't it? But thank goodness that boot was found, man. Oh my goodness, it's just been crazy work this week. Crazy work. I heard in the Claire interview, he said in our never Rory in 2026, next year's car. Did you do Tuesday, Josh, mate? I went to Wetherspoons on Tuesday, mate. Yeah, Tuesday was actually really good because I went to Wetherspoons and my mum's, but Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, mate, phew, so full on, wild, absolutely crazy. But there you go. It is what it is, people. But I'm just happy that the boots was found and that someone handed it in and gave it back to Marks and Spencer's. So, yeah, got the 2 pair of boots I want for Christmas. How's today been for you, Josh? Today's actually been all right, because obviously we found the boots, so I was happy about that. Well, I say I'm happy. I'm more relieved than Partridge, to be honest. But I'm physically, mentally drained from this week. Thank goodness it's the weekend, honestly. Well, I can just chill out. Wow. It's been crazy work. Did you complain about the bag to them? I mean, it's not really their fault daylight sorting, but it's like paper bags are absolutely useless. Because if it's raining and that, they just disintegrate. I mean, they are terrible things to have in the wet, honestly. I mean, what are we doing here? I mean, that's nowhere near sustainable from these shops to give you paper bags. It's like, give you plastic bag or... What my dad did yesterday when he realised there's a hole in the paper bag, we bought one of them big bags from Sports Direct. It had a zip on it. It's a large bag, so it could fit everything in there. But unfortunately, it was missing the boots, which is annoying. But anyway, at least we got it back. At least we found it, people. So that's a positive, isn't it? So, but wow, found it, people. So I mean, what else can be said? What a crazy week, people. But anyway, let's see who's getting the membership tonight, shall we? He's getting it tonight. Who's that lucky one tonight getting it? About to find out, people. It's coming through to the live chat now. Membership gifted. Godfrey. Big up to Godfrey. Frey. I mean, he's never been a member before, so congratulations, Godfrey. You've earned yourself a 1 month's Mr. Joshy J membership. Congratulations to you. So, yep. But, wow. I mean, what I would do in the future is just don't bother getting in a paper bag. You know, just take your own rucksack or take a big bag with you. I mean, they're not worth it, them paper bags. They're really not, because you're at risk of losing items like what happened to us yesterday, of course. But there we go. There we go. Lee Gunner is live now, so we are going to redirect to Lee Gunner. So make sure you put Mr. Joshy J Raid, and make sure you are subscribing to Lee Gunner. And don't forget, Glaze is out, Ineos out, Amorim out, and brown envelopes in the bin as well. Bye-bye. We're out of here. Bosh. Yeah, you'll get a membership again soon, mate. Hang in there, Dynamite Sorting. Hang in there, mate. But anyway, we're out here. Laters.